Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com, who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today's date is July 20th, 2017. Time right now is 9:05 in the evening. All right. I created this new account on Quora, and I've been putting up responses to a lot of questions. I'll put the link below. It'll be in my description. Now, what has been happening is a lot of people have been sending me questions. As it is, I keep getting people wanting to add me and send me messages. Ever since I got into Quora, before I used to get like 100, 200 mails or 300 mails. It increased to 500 to 700, 800. Now, all of a sudden, it's gone to 1,600 mails. It's crazy. 1,600 mails. Now, you'd not believe, but I have like 9 different mails. Loy at loymachedo.com and director at something. And, I have lots of emails. Sorry, I just ate spicy food. Okay. And on top of that, I'm on social media. I have a YouTube channel. I have Facebook. I have Twitter. I'm literally everywhere. Now, what has been happening is ever since I put myself on Quora, I ended up getting 6 million views in 45 days. And I'm really appreciative. I really appreciate all the comments. I really appreciate all the mails. I'm very gracious. But you need to understand, guys, I mean, the thing which you do not understand about celebrities or people who are famous or people who have a huge fan base. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not world famous, I'm not. I just have a very small community of 200,000 people. It's not very big. And now what has happened is, ever since I've come on Quora, more people are getting in touch with me. Now, all of a sudden, my Facebook went berserk, my LinkedIn went berserk. I literally had to stop. I shut down my Facebook friends request. I shut down my LinkedIn friends request invites. I've just shut down. I paid my guy a little bit more. I said, just make sure the spam filter is even more stronger, because it just went crazy. I was not able to control things. So the first thing which I want to tell all of you is, please try to understand. I'm not sitting here the whole day, sitting and waiting to talk to people, because what happens is, if you would want to come and talk to me, it would take like 1 hour or 2 hours. You might say half an hour, but it always goes 1 hour, 2 hours. And after you have shared your problems, my brain would be fried. So half an hour or 1 hour for me to get into the zone, 1 hour for me to listen to your problems. And after you leave, for the next 2 hours, I'll be dead. Okay? So, and my lifestyle is fun. I'm enjoying what I do, but it's, there's a sense of responsibility that I have. So the reason I'm putting up this video is to share with you some of the secrets, because all of you have been asking, hey, how much money do you make? Hey, how do you live your life? How many hours do you work? I'm going to answer all those questions one by one and just answer all of them for Quora. Okay? Now, first and foremost is the question that I've been asked is, Loy, can you give me a morning routine? My morning routine is pretty simple. I get up at around 5 or 6 in the morning, depends how I feel. I get up. First thing what I do is I take a cold shower. After I take a cold shower and I wake up, if I feel sleepy, I do a couple of push-ups, or I do squats or abdominal crunches. Then I take a cold shower. Once I take a cold shower, as I'm taking a cold shower, I listen to an inspirational, motivational, or educational video. Most of the time, it'll be Tony Robbins or Osho or Sadhguru or Tim Ferriss, or a book review, or Financial Times or Bloomberg, or something got to do with inspiration, motivation, not depressing news. Okay, so I take around 15 minutes or so. Once the shower is over and I feel pretty energized, put powder all over, then I come. The first thing which I do is the Wim Hof breathing method, whereby I breathe in oxygen, deep breath, like I take it this way, and I take it this way. I do this for literally 10 minutes. And if you have not done it before, please be careful because your head will spin after the first minute. I'm used to it now. I've been doing it for a couple of months, so I'm used to it. So for 10 minutes, I take in deep amounts of oxygen. And after I do that, I do one set to failure in terms of push-up. I don't do like until I'm struggling and dying. I do it until I feel I'm pumped, so blood is there. And then I allow my heart rate to go down. Now I'm fully awake. Once I do that, then I sit on this chair, or I sit on any other chair, or I lie down on the bed. And I have this app which is on the phone, which is, let me give you the name of the app. The app on the, okay. The app that I use is Relax Melodies. It's for free. Relax Melodies. Relax Melodies. You can get it from iTunes Store. I think you can get it on Android. So there are different sounds. Let me play some sounds for you. Okay. This is Relax Melodies. Can you see this? Relax Melodies. Okay. This is Relax Melodies, and you know they have all these sounds there. I'll play some for you. My favorite one is the monk chant. Okay. So just listen up. So the monk chant is my favorite one. It just makes you go like, makes you go in a zen. And another one is eternity. So that's pretty good. And you get some complimentary ones like this one. No, not this. I'll check. So as of now, I've not paid any money for the professional one. I'm using just the free version. I want to see how long do I like, and I like it. Okay. So what I do is I listen to this for 15 minutes, or sometimes I listen without any noise. And once I wake up and my brain has settled down, then I start with my A-level tasks. Now, what are some of my A-level tasks? Let me share with you. My A-level tasks can be this book, like I read every day. 1 page or half a page. It's bending. It shouldn't be bent. It's recommended by Harvard Business Review. Okay, this is a good book, which I read. The other one which I do is I have self-study courses online from marketing, search engine optimization, branding, sales. You know, different courses. And I read a book. Right now, I'm reading this book. Let me show you. I'm reading Peter Thiel's 0 to 1. I'm reading this. I'm not very impressed with him. He has a few nuggets, bits of advice. So then I read. Once that is done, it depends. If it's my day where I have to study and learn, this is what I do. If it's my day for creative content, I either go to Quora and I answer questions, or I create YouTube videos. I write articles. My articles are in loymachedo.com. And you know, I'm just creating content. And mind you, my phone is on mute. I don't listen. I don't take anyone's calls. I don't answer any emails. I'm just focusing on creative work. So there's no disturbance. In fact, my wife, she never disturbs me. She never troubles me. I'll just introduce my baby, Nitnipa. Oh, okay. Nothing. She's having a shower. Okay. Nothing. I'm doing video. Okay. So she doesn't disturb me. She keeps my coffee right here. I'm sitting and working for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever, until it's time for lunch, whereby she'll either give, before the lunch, she'll give me a sandwich or something. So I'm sitting there doing for the next 4 to 5 hours until it's lunch. Then that is my A-level task, and then I go to B-level task. Then again, 2 to 3 hours, no disturbance on the phone, nothing. And then the final, after 3 hours, that means 6 hours with 2 breaks in between. After that, I'm ready to answer emails, messages, whatever. Okay, so that's how my day normally is. Okay, now obviously the question that you might be asking is, why then when do you work? When do you actually get paid? That is only after I finish the first 3 hours of creative work. That's why I get up at 6 in the morning. Sometimes I get up at 4. Then after that is the B-level task, that is which doesn't require much of focus and concentration. Then the last part of the day is where I focus on clients, because now I just have to listen and not use my brain so much. Okay, that's where and what I normally tend to do is my clients are normally VIPs. My clients are normally people who can afford my services. They pay me $1,500 US. That is an hour. Okay, and if you're staying in Thailand and you're staying in an Asian country where the standards of living are low, $1,500, I think, can for a guy who's like me, who stays a very simple, gracious life, you can manage easily. Let's say even a month on $1,500 US. Okay, so I get a lot more clients, and sometimes I get a VVIP client, and I don't have to work for 6 months or 8 months. Okay, now that's the first part. So what is my morning routine? How do I do it? Now, the second thing which I want you to understand is, you're not the only one who's sending me a message. You're not the only one who's asking, Loy, please help me, help. I need help. My mother doesn't love me. My father doesn't love me. Help. Okay, fine. You're not the only one. The problem is there are so many people who keep asking me for help, for advice, for suggestion, for guidance. There are so many people. Okay? Now, I'm not a charitable institution. Please try to understand. I have never positioned myself as a nice guy. I don't want to be a very nice guy. I don't want to be a very, oh, he's such an amazing human being. He helped me for free. No, I'm sorry. I don't help for free. I help for a fee. The free that I help people, the free that I help, is what I've been doing and what I still do for the past 11 years. You remember I told you that the first 3 hours and the next 3 hours, that is where I help people for free. I put content up online, each and every, even my articles on Quora, they are not just like one line, hey, this is what I do. No, I spend time, I write from my heart. I write something that is worthwhile, okay? I put a proper image. I make sure that I add value. Now, even this video, I'm not getting paid for it. I'm giving it to you for free. So all these things is what I've been doing for 11 years for free, okay? And I'm doing it for the general public, to help people. Now, if you want me to help you, let's say, individually, that's a premium service. You need to pay for it. And I've told you very clearly, in fact, I'll put the link below. I have even subsidized it by making it just buy me a cup of coffee. Just pay $10 and buy me a cup of coffee. And even that, people are saying, no, that is so expensive for 30 minutes, a cup of coffee. No. Then please go to the internet. You'll get all the articles for free. You'll get videos for free. Go speak to your uncle. Go speak to your boss. Go to speak to someone who will give you for free. But if you want my service, you can just Google and get the stuff online for free. But if you still want individually, you must pay for it. And I don't see why you should get angry or upset. Remember this, every CD, every book, every educational material that I have here, I paid my money, my hard-earned money to buy this, okay? Even the lifestyle that I'm enjoying today is because I paid a lot of money. Okay, now, coming to the part of how you can make money. Now, here's the big question. How can I make money? All right, fine. So I'm going to share with you how you can actually make money. All right. First and foremost, what you need to understand is you need to pick up the one thing that you're really good at. The one thing that I was really good at is talking. I love talking. I just love talking. Okay, that's the first thing that I was good at. Now, after you've figured out what you're really good at, the next thing is you need to figure out how you can commercialize this. Okay. Now, I found out what I was good at. I was good at talking. I loved attention. That was my weakness. And I had to figure out how I could, channelize. Those days, there was no internet. There was no Facebook. There was no YouTube. So how did I do that? So in order to be noticeable, I hate this fucking messages. So many fucking 110 messages. Okay. Wait, let me put it on mute. That's a problem. Okay. So what happened is, in order for me to channelize my weakness and my skill that I had, my skill was, or my raw talent was, I just love talking. My weakness was attention. So I became a DJ. Everyone was looking at me. I felt great. I became an anchor for shows. So I was talking, so people are looking at me. I used to crack jokes. I used to go interact with people. I used to sell stuff. So I used my weakness and made it my plus point. So that's the same thing what you have to do. Find out what you're good at, and then find out how you can make money out of it. Okay? But however, you reach a point after which it starts becoming the point of marginal returns, or it becomes a law of diminishing returns, whereby you don't get the same profit or the same amount of money. It's like you're putting so much more money, so much more effort and time, but you're getting very small gains out of it. So I reached the same position or point in my life where initially I was, let's say for example, I was making $100. I was very happy with that. But as I grew up, I realized I can't live in $100 forever. I need to earn maybe $1,000. So that's where you need to start upgrading yourself. And for upgrading myself, I realized, okay, I'm good at talking. How can I upgrade myself? So I joined Toastmasters, which was a public speaking forum, which was non-profit. I joined it. And I started working hard towards being good. Now, here's the thing. Even though Toastmasters is non-profit and is so cheap, I was obsessed. I was so fucking obsessed in the sense that, sorry, soda. I was so obsessed that where other people would speak only once in 2 weeks, I would speak every alternate day. That is 7 times. And I would speak like in 7 different clubs. And I would practice in my house for 8 to 12 hours a day. Now, I want you to imagine this. I'm an Indian. I'm supposed to speak like, hello, how are you? You know, that's how I'm supposed to speak. It took me practice to learn how to, throw my voice, how to speak like this. It takes a lot of hard work. And I put in 8 to 12 hours a day to practice and hone my skills to learn how to speak. The first video that that my YouTube channel got deleted, it was terrible. It was like, hello, how are you? I don't know. It was crap. Okay. So by practice, by learning how to throw my voice, by watching my videos, by correcting myself, today, this is how I am. So I practiced. I was obsessed. And, the most important thing what you need to understand is I always wanted to be the best. I couldn't stand to be second best or third best. I had to be number one. That's it. So I started taking part in competitions, competing with the best of the best and beating them. And if they would beat me, I'd take my video, I'd go back home, study my video, figure out how I can be better and go back. And if again I'd lose, again I'd do the same thing. And then I realized there was something called mentoring. Now what is mentoring? You take the advice of somebody who has much more experience than you. You ask him to coach you. It can be free or it can be paid, but you ask him to coach you to make you the best. And I started approaching the best of the best mentors. And the very same people who are beating me, I made it a point to beat all of them. And then I started winning. So here I was earning $100 and I stagnated. Then I joined another organization, became a little better. Then I took a mentor, I became even better. And then I started earning at this level. So let's say, for example, I was earning $500 a month. Okay, I'm just giving an example. $100 a month became $500 a month. Okay, but then I was like, shit, now what can I do? How can I be better? Obviously, I can't improve my skills in public speaking any more than it has to. So I started going for corporate gigs. I started going, meeting people into, doing, corporate shows. And then it climbed a little bit more, but then it got stagnated. Until one day, I remember this guy. His name is Dr. Balan. He is one of the top psychologists, psychiatrists in Toastmasters. He told me something that I'll never forget. He said, Loy, when you speak, there's so much of confidence. There's so much of charisma. Wow. But he's saying after some time, it's empty. It's just noise. So I was like, what? He's saying once a mature person comes and talks to you, he will realize that you lack substance. And for me, that was like a big slap on my face. I was like, shit. Okay. So I lack substance. Then I asked myself, how can I add substance or value or content? And this is something you also need to keep in mind. When you start offering a service, if you're like everyone else, you'll get paid like everyone else. But the day you decide, I need to get paid 10 times more, you need to have content. And that is where I realized if I need to earn 10 times more, I need to follow certain steps. So that is where personal branding came into the picture. Now, I never knew anything was there called personal branding. There was no book that had come out. There was a terminology on the internet, but there's no coach. And you don't believe if I tell you this, but yes, I created the science for myself. I created the process for myself. And by that process, that is what I teach my client. By the process of knowing what my brand was, knowing how I position myself, following the secrets, because there was no process. I created this process by myself. I was able to earn, let's say, for example, $100 a month, $500 a month. It took me around 6 years of experimentation, making all these mistakes. there was no much growth, but all of a sudden, I started getting it. $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. It kept, until you'd not believe, I started charging $1,500 per hour. Okay, so the process of growing was because I added value. So it's not only these books that I study and buy heart. If it was just books, you could buy 100 books, study all of them, and you start getting paid. It doesn't work that way. Okay, you need to position yourself from the way you look, to the way you talk, to the way you market yourself, to the way you interact with others. There are so many. I mean, it's like a module that I'm going to bring out and I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, so that was personal branding 101. After that, it's like I realized that if I have to grow any further, I have to really take bold steps, and that is where getting out of the comfort zone comes into play. Okay, and getting out of the comfort zone is whereby you make big decisions. You make really big decisions, life-changing decisions, and you tell yourself, it's do or die. So, I was on the shore, my boat was parked at the harbor, and all of a sudden I can see this big ocean, and I know for a fact, if I stand here and fish, I'm going to get small fish. But if I want the big fucking fish, I need to go out there. And that is where the danger lies. That is where the storms are. That is where you can crash, you can hit a rock. I took a risk. I took a massive risk. I didn't know if I'd succeed. These tattoos on the face, it was not like I woke up one morning and said, today I'll tattoo my face. No, this is all the strategy that I followed. Okay? And it's something that I wanted. Today, if I'm really successful, today if I'm earning a lot of money, it's because of those risks, those decisions, the process that I took. Now, what I want you to know is, if you think reading a few books, if you think, okay, I'll get a tattoo, or if you think, I'm going to dress up this way, create a YouTube channel, take some photographs on Instagram and have a Facebook page, it's not going to work. You can try it. Go ahead and try it. It doesn't work that. I do these things. It's a part of what I try. But you need to be guided. Okay, you need a mentor. Now, it's not me advertising my services, okay? I don't fucking need you. I have my clients. But if you want to come to me and the money is good, fine. But you need to, it's like I'm the guru, I'm the mentor. You want to come to me, you follow my rules. It's not like I dance to your fucking tunes, So when I wanted a mentor, and I had to choose mentors because obviously there was no one personal branding mentor. And I had to really, give my heart and soul to them. I really had to spend time with them. I had to understand them, talk to them. They wouldn't, see, remember, the problem with free is he doesn't own you, you don't owe him, so why should he do it for free? But when there's a commitment, a financial commitment, your skin is in the game, that's where you really, really put your heart and soul. And I put my skin in the game. I even when I was penniless on the streets of Dubai, okay, I put my hard-earned money, I put it and I gave it. I borrowed money and I gave it to my mentors. And that is where they really appreciated what I did. And that is where the respect came. And if today I'm earning success, it's because of the risks I took. It's because of the mistakes I made. It's because of the decisions I took. Okay? So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to tell you is, you can be better than me. You can be 100 times better than me. Trust me, there's nothing that will prevent you. Okay? You will definitely be successful. But you need to be guided. You need a mentor. If you're going to try it by yourself, fine, you may achieve success. It's not that you will not achieve success. It's like Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt could have just watched the videos, read a few books on how to run and practice by himself. Why does he need a coach? Why does he need a massage therapist? Why does he need a team? Why does he need a support group? Why does he need medical doctors? Why does he need all these hula bula, whatever? Because he knows if he has winning team, winning coach, winning everything, he will succeed. So now, it comes back to, if you're going to start sending bloody emails, please help me for free, nobody's going to take you seriously, man. It doesn't work that way. I have spent those years, those tears, the sweat, the blood, the sacrifice to reach where I am. And every single day I give you free content. It's on Facebook, it's on my blog, it's on YouTube, it's on Quora. I give you for free. And you're still asking me for free. I mean, fucking shame on you. You know, you can't expect me to give you one-to-one. What are you doing for me? I mean, why should I give you something for free? What are you doing? Liking my posts, watching my videos, giving me views? What are you doing? Let's be honest. If I want something from you, you need to give me something back. Okay? It's like, sorry, if I want something from you, I need to give you something. So if you want something from me, you need to give me something. And for me, it's simple, straightforward. It just comes down to, this is my time, this is how much it costs to have me or take me out or have my time and expertise. And if you're not willing to invest that, then please go knock on someone else's door or take the content like this, which is for free. Okay? So I hope you get this. Look, I'm not trying to put you down. I would be most happy if you achieve your dreams. I'd be most happy you come in the middle of the street and say, hey, fuck you, I did it without you, I'm successful. Great, life is so big. I'm really happy that you succeeded. But I'm telling you a fact. You want to succeed in life, you need a coach, you need a mentor. There's no other way. If there was one thing that I could change in my life, I wish at the age of 4 or 5 I had a world-class mentor. Maybe I'd be a billionaire by now. Anyway, this is Loy from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. I've given you 26 minutes of my time, a free video session. I hope this answers your question. Thank you very much. This is the secret of how, one of the secrets of how I make big amounts of money. I will be coming out with a video educational series that will be paid also. So I hope this helps you. Loy from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Saying goodbye for now. Take care.